I wanted to come on and talk to you today about that feeling of failure as a mother. And as much as I wish it wasn't the case, I know we have all been there where we have felt this. And I also know that you have worked really hard to achieve everything you've achieved in your career. I know you didn't get there without a lot of dedication, sacrifice, determination. Nobody just ends up there. And I also know that you're proud of the fact that you are there in that executive position. You are proud as a woman and proud just as a human that you have made it to that elite level. A lot of you are even out earning your partners at this point. Despite all that time you've had to take off for maternity leave, like you have just made things happen to get to where you are. But I know it's also important to you to be a good mom, like really important. Like your kids are your whole world. You would give anything to make them happy, kind of important. And it hurts every time a meeting makes you miss one of their performances, or you're replying to an email and then your kids are saying to you, geez, mom, you're always on your phone. Or those times when you snap and you yell at them, not for anything they're doing really, but just because you're under a lot of pressure and you're feeling it. So in these cases, usually, you might be in one of two different positions. So position number one is you start to wonder what you're even doing. You walk into work in the morning and you're questioning, why am I even here? You're wondering if that salary is worth the effects it's having at home. And you just know that you're not the mom that you always planned on being. Like we always think through and we picture our lives and we picture the kind of mom we want to be. And we never picture that angry, yelling mom. So now you're here and you're questioning, am I doing the right thing? Can I even sustain this? Will I regret this? And you're realizing that you don't actually love this job that you worked so hard for. So that's situation one. Situation two is maybe you really do love your job. Maybe you started your own business, that passion project that you used to dream about, and now you're here and you're making it happen. But with every miss, yell, or comment, you start to feel that resentment build. And this resentment is building towards this business that you've poured your blood, sweat, and tears into it. You love this, but that resentment is still creeping in. And now you're wondering, why do I bother? Can I do both? Will I always have to live with this guilt? Or will I end up resenting this business as much as I resented that last job that I had to get out of? So you're stuck here in one of these two places and you're wondering what you should do. Your children are everything to you and you're feeling such a pressure to make the right choice. And sometimes at this time of year, we feel that extra pressure because we're getting really reflective. And that old but kind of true cliche, like no one is ever on their deathbed wishing they worked more. I think that was from that 7 Regrets of the Dying, or don't quote me on that title, but something to that effect. People aren't sitting on their deathbeds wishing they worked more. They're there wishing they had better relationships with the people they love. So I don't want you to feel that you are stuck. There is a path that you can take where you can give yourself and your children the gift of that calm, patient mother you always dreamed you would be. So I want you to ask yourself, are you currently the mother you dreamed you would be? And as a mother myself, I know how hard that question hits when you actually get real with yourself about it. And I have been in that position where I had to admit to myself that I wasn't, and I had to make those changes to fix it. So what I want to do is invite you to check out the Life of Excellence because it is one option for you to get yourself on the right path to the mother that you want to be.